Justice denied. The evolution of surveillance technology and government programs. In examining the intersection of technology, surveillance, and government programs over recent decades, several concerning trends emerge regarding the potential for abuse of advanced technologies when developed without proper oversight. This analysis explores these developments while considering their implications for civil liberties and democratic institutions. The challenge of investigation and attribution. One of the fundamental challenges in modern investigation is determining the true cause of incidents, particularly when advanced technologies may be involved. Traditional investigative methods may not fully account for all possibilities in an age of rapid technological advancement. This creates difficulties in establishing definitive conclusions about various historical events and accidents. The development of directed energy technologies and other advanced systems raises important questions about their potential applications and the need for proper oversight. While these technologies have legitimate uses, their development without adequate public scrutiny or constitutional controls creates opportunities for misuse. The evolution of government programs. The post-World War II era saw significant expansion of various government research programs, including Project Paperclip and subsequent initiatives. Many of these programs operated with minimal oversight and raised serious ethical concerns. The Freedom of Information Act has gradually revealed details about some of these historical programs, often decades after their operation. Recent decades have seen continued development of sophisticated surveillance and communication technologies. The increasing sophistication of these systems, combined with limited public oversight, has created new challenges for maintaining appropriate checks and balances in democratic institutions. Legal framework and oversight. Current laws governing electronic surveillance and privacy protections often lag decades behind technological capabilities. The Electronic Eavesdropping Act, for instance, was written in an era that could not anticipate many modern surveillance technologies. This gap between legal frameworks and technological reality creates significant challenges for proper oversight and regulation. The development of new technologies has also raised questions about the adequacy of existing constitutional protections. While the Constitution provides explicit protection for freedom of speech and protection against unreasonable searches, it may need updating to address modern technological capabilities that could infringe on personal privacy and autonomy in ways the founders could not have anticipated. International perspectives and treaties. The international community has grappled with regulating new technologies through various treaties and agreements. The United Nations has hosted discussions about banning certain categories of weapons and surveillance systems. Different nations have taken varying approaches to these issues, with some advocating for stronger international controls, while others resist such measures. The role of academic research. The academic community faces challenges in studying certain technological developments due to funding constraints and limited access to information. This has created gaps in public knowledge about various technologies and their potential effects. Some researchers have noted disparities between civilian research capabilities and classified government programs, particularly in areas like bioelectromagnetic interactions. Impact on justice systems. Modern surveillance and communication technologies raise important questions about the integrity of justice systems. The potential for technological interference with various aspects of legal proceedings creates new challenges for ensuring fair trials and proper administration of justice. Private industry has developed increasingly sophisticated monitoring and data collection capabilities, often with limited public oversight. The integration of these technologies into government operations raises questions about privacy protections and potential abuse. The need for reform. Several areas require attention to address these challenges. Constitutional reforms may be needed to explicitly protect freedom of thought and prevent government interference with public discourse through disinformation campaigns. Laws governing electronic surveillance require updating to address modern technological capabilities, including video transmission and newer forms of data collection. The balance of power between different branches of government needs re-examination in light of new technological capabilities that could undermine traditional checks and balances. Future considerations. As technology continues to advance, society must grapple with several key questions. How can democratic institutions maintain effective oversight of increasingly sophisticated technologies? What legal frameworks are needed to protect individual rights while allowing legitimate security operations? How can transparency be balanced against legitimate national security concerns? What role should international cooperation play in regulating new technologies? Government structure and information control. Various strategies have emerged for managing information flow within societies. These often focus on controlling key information channels and influential individuals. In a modern context, this might require monitoring only a relatively small number of key individuals to achieve significant influence over broader social discourse. Research suppression and public knowledge questions have arisen about potential suppression of research into certain technological effects, particularly regarding electromagnetic radiation. While some suggest this relates to commercial interests, others point to national security concerns as driving forces behind limited public disclosure. Law enforcement challenges. Local and state law enforcement agencies often lack the technical expertise and equipment needed to investigate sophisticated technological crimes. Federal agencies may also face limitations in their ability to investigate certain types of technological abuse due to jurisdictional issues or resource constraints. International implications. The development and use of advanced technologies has significant international implications. Different nations have varying approaches to regulation and oversight, creating challenges for international cooperation and control. This has led to concerns about potential arms races in new technological domains. Conclusion. The rapid advancement of technology creates both opportunities and challenges for democratic societies. Maintaining appropriate oversight and control of these developments while protecting individual rights requires careful attention to legal frameworks, institutional structures, and international cooperation. Future progress depends on finding appropriate balances between security needs and civil liberties, while ensuring adequate public oversight of technological developments. The path forward requires careful consideration of how to update legal frameworks, strengthen oversight mechanisms, and ensure appropriate checks and balances remain effective in an age of rapid technological change. Success in this endeavor will require ongoing dialogue between technical experts, policymakers, and the public to create appropriate frameworks for managing new technologies while protecting democratic values and individual rights.